Hey guys, Racer here, and today I have for you my new minigame, Plinko Mania in Minecraft. It is based off, of course, Plinko, where the user places the chip in one of the 9 slots, and the ball shuffles down into one of those 9 spots down there, where they get points, or usually money, but just points this time. I was inspired to make this map because I've seen a lot of Plinko games in the past, but a lot of them use unreliable techniques like mobs, and they don't keep score, and it's just not fun, and it's not competitive, and I wanted to make this an interesting, competitive game that you can play with your friends, and something that utilizes the new 1.8 features. You see the beacon thing behind me. Of course, that was a last-minute thing that I thought looked cool. And so yes, I've recreated Plinko Mania in Minecraft, and now I'll take you through the features. Alright, so you start out spawning here on this platform overlooking the board, and I've created the settings wall over here. So in order to play, the first thing you need to do is come over here and decide how many rounds you want. And a round is defined as when a player goes up, places a chip down, and gets a score. And so you decide how many rounds you want depending on how many players you have, but it can be as many or as few as you want. So you see you just increase or decrease as you wish. And when you're ready to play, you come over here, make sure you like the scores. Right now I have it set to the original scores, 100, 500, 1000, and so on. Its lanes 1 through 9, respectively. And I also have some preset scores. So as you can see, this one utilizes more of the edge lanes, and you get more points for those instead of the middle. And there are other presets that you can use as well that I've made, and if you don't like those, or just want to do something absolutely ridiculous, you can edit each lane's score individually to your liking. So I'll just edit lane number 1 here, and you get teleported here. As you can see, there's a button panel on the ground with a digit set for each section of buttons. And each button corresponds to a digit. The top left one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So to input a number, say 3,500, I just came up with that number out of nowhere. Of course, we'll start at the thousands place. This corresponds to number 3, so we'll hit this. There's 3,500. And so once you've inputted the digits you like, it can be anything from 0 to 100,000. And of course, there aren't 6 digits, so to do 100,000, you come over here and hit this button. But whenever you've finished inputting your digit, just hit enter value, and it will assign that value to that lane. And you just do that for all the lanes. And whenever you're happy, you can make sure you have the right scores, I should say, by hitting this button right here. And it will give you a list of what the scores are. As you can see, lane 1 is 3,500 points. And now let's play a game. So I'm just going to set it back to the default scores. And so when you've set your rounds and you've set your scores, you click here on Start New Game. And whichever player decides to play first just comes over here, hits the button. They will get teleported up, have their name displayed. And as you can see, there are 4 rounds left after this game. So I will choose, and each gold block corresponds to one of these sections to place the black wool on, or the black wool is the chip. The stone pressure plate is custom made, so you can't place it anywhere except the gold block. So I'll choose this one. So when you're ready, you just step on it, and the black wool chip, ball, whatever you want to call it, thing, will get teleported down through the board. As you can see, we'll just watch it make its way here. Whenever it gets down to a place on the board, it will give you the corresponding score. Look at that, I got 10,000 points. Isn't that nice? And it will give you that score and teleport you back, and the next player can immediately start the next round, or you can go again, whichever you want. And you do so until the round reaches 0, and it will tell you that the game is over, and you can brag about how big of a score, or how small of a score, I guess, that you got. Edit the scores, and play again. And I also should mention that if at any time, except when the player is up, if you want to restart the game, you just click over here on Reset Game. It will instantly clear the scores and allow you to change things up and start again. Anyway, guys, that was my new minigame Plinko Mania in Minecraft. I will be adding more game modes in the future besides this original format, and more features, so be sure to watch for more updates. And if you're interested in the map, the download link will be in the description. And thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the map. I'll see you next time.